The number of cruise visitors to the BVI increased by some 10,000 persons from January to June 2015 compared to the same period in 2014. November 18th was a busy day for taxi operators and other tourism stakeholders as Norwegian Escape made its inaugural call to the BVI. On that same day, two other ships, Ida Luna and Ida Vita, also made calls at the Rotown Cruise Pier. JTV News' Sean Rose asked taxi operators and other service providers for their thoughts on the flow of cruise visitors at the start of the 2015-2016 cruise season.
The BVI has seen an unprecedented boost in cruise tourism in 2015 following the enhancement of the cruise pier and upland development Tortola Pier Park. A comparative scrutiny of cruise passenger arrivals for the month of October over the last 3 years showed that in 2013 there were 4,098 cruise passenger arrivals. In October 2014 there were 5,465, and in October 2015 a major leap to 32,133 cruise passenger arrivals. The Tortola Pier Park also welcomed Connard's flagship Queen Mary 2 to its shores on Friday, November 20. Once the biggest ship in the world, Queen Mary 2 is still among the top 10 largest cruise liners in the world. The agreements with government and NCL and Disney would give the BVI a guarantee of 350,000 passengers annually from NCL and 75,000 passengers annually from Disney Cruise Line. In 2014, the Virgin Islands hosted nearly 337,800 overnight visitors from January to November, an increase of 1.8% from the previous year. The territory also welcomed more than 301,800 cruise ship passengers from January 2014 to November, a 1.4% increase over the previous year, 2013. So what are taxi operators saying now that we are seeing Disney, Norwegian, and other cruise lines berthing here in Rotown? Are they satisfied with the number of visitors coming in, or do they miss Carnival?
The season is looking good. All the way, it's looking good.
Let we wait until another 2 weeks or so, or a week, and then we're able to say what it is.
It's looking all right for now. This one shaping up to be pretty well in comparison to the last one. For instance, the size ship we have in today, we never had that ship before and at the beginning of a season like this. The season before that hardly had any ships. So we're doing pretty well. It's shaping up to be nice. Looking forward to it. We have the ships coming in more frequently in terms of more days and stuff like that. So with the state-of-the-art facility we have coming up here, with the kind of ships that are coming in, it's exciting to see what's to come.
They have more passengers and we can share the passengers better because there's so much of us, so it makes it easier for all of us to get a little money, a little job, Very good.
All right.
Highly appreciate it.
So are you telling me it's less competition among the taxi operators now that they have Disney and Norwegian as opposed to Carnival?
That's correct. That's correct. And that's what I'm very pleased about because we have shipped so that everybody could share evenly, and I appreciate that.
Everton here at Master Rentals, you are ideally located right at the gate to the Tortola Pier Park. But what is the season like for you so far?
Well, the season is average so far. There are a lot of ships to come.
I've been asking the taxi operators earlier on, what is the traffic like since Norwegian and Disney, they're docking here, they're boating here at Rotown Cruise Pier versus Carnival back in the day? Have you been able to distinguish a difference between the two?
There's no competition. Carnival has it hands down. Hands down. Carnival has it hands down.
Why?
Carnival passengers, they come to spend. They come to enjoy the island. Norwegian and Aida, they're kind of
conservative.
They're conservative. They pretty much take their time. But Carnival, we just come for it. We see it. We want it. We go. That's what they're all about.
So let's use this marker then. When Carnival came, you rented more scooters than now?
Easily. That's not even a question. Easily. Carnival empties your shop. Whether you're renting scooters, cars, boats, they take everything.
Carnival is a more working ship. Carnival have young people. When they come, they go. And some of these ships have more elder people that they can't do too much. So Carnival is like our bread and butter ship.
We have 3 ships today. And these 3 ships may not send 40 buses out of the line. But a good example are the Britannica. The Britannica alone by herself sent out 67 buses. That's the kind of service that we're looking for in the industry. That's what makes us, because there are times we have 3-4 days and can't get a job.
And Norwegian Getaway came every Wednesday. Now it's Norwegian Escape. What was the traffic like?
That's a good ship.
Good ship.
Yeah.
Okay.
As to know whether this one here is going to be as good as the Norwegian Getaway, you have to see it first. Today's is first.
All right.
We'll see how it works from there.
All right. I appreciate your comments. How the season looks in terms of the start of the season this year versus the start of previous seasons. What's the comparison you can make?
Well, I think for the last previous season, it was a bit down.
Okay.
And because of, we were into the industry for many years, but we had reached a crossroad where many of the ships wanted to come, but because of a facility, what the ship were looking for, I have to give credit to the government. We really have a government who understand the industry and went out to the limit to make sure that you have sustainability, because there's a lot of investment in this industry from the taxi, from some of the shops and many other areas. And also there's a great opportunity of marketing. So, but now because with the signing deal of Disney and NCL, you have what you call a guaranteed. You know, if you can go to the bank and borrow money and guarantee, that's what the bank give money. But if you don't have a guarantee, you can't get the money. So it gives you the ability and the opportunity to, when the ship come, you can be able to sell your product and make money. You know, so a lot of work. So I got to really give the government credit, especially Mark Rantapool. He was one who really was vibrant in trying to get things happen. So.
Thank you very much. On that note, we'll end that report. We have done our best to give you an objective analysis of the situation here in terms of how taxi operators see the signing of the NCL and the Disney cruise line arrangement. And that berthing agreement gives the BVI a 425,000 passenger count annually. Sean Rose for JTV News.